Self-care is a revolutionary act.
We have to take care of ourselves in order to continue fighting for justice.
I think also us being honest with our emotions and honest with our feelings and honest about where we're at is an act of resistance.
Following the death of George Floyd, Black students across the U.S. have taken to social media and the streets to protest against systemic racism.
No peace! No justice! No peace!
Black students at the University of Missouri have a long history of advocating for their students. So much so that their commitment to activism and their schoolwork has left limited space for self-care.
I love everything that I'm a part of, but I have really seen that it's okay to slow down, it's okay to go slow.
Just being an activist in of itself is really tough on your well-being because you are actively fighting against a white supremacist system. Within activist cultures, sometimes there is this idea that self-care is kind of indulgent, and so there often isn't kind of like a soft place to land. So you might be going out doing all this, meaningful work trying to, promote equality, and at the same time, you're traumatized, you're tired.
As racism continues outside of the classroom and microaggressions continue inside, adjustments that better account for the physical and psychological toll of this work must be prioritized.
Our generation doesn't stand for this.
No, sir. No, sir.
Along with protesting, knowing that rest is resilience, that many of us are told our worth and our value is by being busy all the time. But what a radical revolutionary act to be a Black person in America being still. It's important that we get rest, that we look at what am I eating, am I drinking water? If you use spiritual practices, utilizing our spiritual practices, prayer and meditation. I would also encourage therapy with a therapist who is culturally aware.
Self-care for some can be as easy as taking a nap.
I really invite us to start thinking about self-care as a revolutionary act. Like, I am a warrior for self-care. Me taking a nap? Ooh, I'm like a Black Panther. Like, that nap is serious. And I want us to start treating our bodies that way, because if we don't value our bodies and cherish it, there is nobody else that's going to do that for us.
Mizzou offers a wide range of resources for its Black students through its counseling center and various affinity groups. However, there's more work to be done.
I think holding professors and people who are in power accountable, when you do something that is, or say something, or perpetuate racism in some way, you need to be held accountable.
Year after year, we are seeing the same list of demands that happened in 1968 and again revitalized in 2015. Those things still have not been reconciled because the university has never fully listened and valued the Black students, Black faculty, Black staff.
Let down the defense and listen, amplify, and advocate. That's all you have to do. And then be willing to do the work to create and cultivate conversations that are geared towards bettering their lives.